So these guys get in kind of a pinch. There's a grenade that is a bubble. Here he tosses it out. It's a AoE cardio kick. Hey, what's up guys? This is Massimoon, and I wanted to go over some new footage that was released on the official Marathon YouTube. It is about a Rook squad, a squad of Rooks actually that teamed up together, plus a Triage. And I know me and my buddy are really interested in Triage. A lot of people have put a lot of hype on, Vandal or Glitch and Void, or Assassin, whatever his new name is. And yes, definitely those runners are really powerful, but I think that this clip definitely demonstrates that Triage is extremely powerful and definitely has a place. Matter of fact, all of the runners pretty much have a place, and I'm starting to see what some of the Chinese reviewers were talking about when it comes to the balance is actually there between the runners. So what I want to do in this video is, I know it's only 4 minutes of a video, but I'm kind of gonna go ahead and do a kind of like try to break down anything that I can see from my experience of playing both the alpha and just like, from what we've seen so far. So yeah, let's go into it. I mean, right off the bat, like, we'll squeeze everything we can out of it. But one thing that I've noticed is that, I guess there's no way to actually get to that clip again, but there we go. Yeah, so when you open up your menu, this has actually stayed pretty much the same, which is great for console because I'll be playing on PS5 initially. Not only did they add sort of a 3D look icon animation to your items that you can use on yourself for your kits, but it looks like the icons have actually changed. So like, you'll notice that some of the icons are like white and some of them are green, and then in some of the Chinese beta footage I saw, some of your items can be blue or even purple. And I think that means there's different levels of these items that we're starting to see. Now, one might be looking at it, and if you're coming from like Apex, or you're coming from pretty much almost anything else, you'll be like, what's more than like your shields and your and your health, right? Like the center bar there, the left and right, like the left is your shields, and the right is the kit to be able to rethread your runner for health. So what is going on here with these other kits? Well, some of them are for environmental buffs, and some of them are for ability buffs. Some of them are like major, like all in one, like heal both your shields and your health, and I believe that's what that center one is for. But there's so many different things that you can do, modifications that you can put on your runner, because your runner is basically like a it's almost like a mini computer that's 3D printed. And so you're kind of like doing these things to enhance the software and how your shell actually like interacts with the environment, or getting some of the 3D printed material back on your shell and stuff like that. It's pretty insane. Anyway, we barely started, so let's just keep going. So this I'm unsure of. The runner, the person who's playing, is actually, they're playing Triage. They're planning to give everyone a cardio kick, and I wonder what that is. Triage shares consumable like cardio kick with anyone who has a Medrone. I've never seen this before. So here he tosses it out, and it's a AoE cardio kick. Non-crewmates can hack med drones to gain their effects. Interesting. Okay. So this encourages like situations like this. These guys are in a really interesting spot where they are, there's a lot of enemies coming out. And so this is super, super helpful actually. By the way, if you want to see this without me pausing every 5 seconds, the link is in the description. Definitely go watch it first. It's only 4 minutes. I like how all of the USEC or UC, UESC, how do you say that? UESC. I like how they all have the same type of shields that we use as runners on our shells. That's cool. So he's got like his teammate. This is cool seeing this perspective of people trying to work together. This is really cool because I actually stopped playing Arc Raiders after a certain point. And I'm not sure how crazy any of the puzzles get, but it's really cool that there are puzzles that you could collaborate together with a big crew if you were able to get everyone together. That might be a little bit more meaningful in here. It might be more significant, especially because of what's about to happen. I'm definitely this guy right here. Nades. People don't understand how valuable nades are. One thing I am also loving is the skins for the shotgun and the Volt weapon that he's got on right now. Now they're communicating on comms. They're trying to make sure that they don't hit each other in accident. Ooh. Oh, they already got him. One thing you'll notice is that Triage, his recoverability, they showed it off in the Vidocs that they've shown so far, but they haven't actually shown, like they haven't explicitly said it, but I've seen it, and this is the next time. It's probably the third time I've seen this. So Triage can actually down someone who is not a teammate. Even though this ability is for recovering a teammate, they can use it for downing someone. So now you see him prioritizing getting his shields up. Also, if you haven't noticed, the shields have been reworked. The animations are a lot quicker, which I love. It just takes a while for the shields to come back up. And it looks like if you get hurt, it cancels out the recovery. The gun he's using is one of my favorites from the alpha. Nice. It's really cool to see all the different corridors and everything like that. I think the other thing that's really cool is just the environments. Very cool. So another thing that is really interesting, the boxes are red, and if you haven't seen someone else break this down already, it's really cool that they've added this new mechanic. It's both cool and it sucks, but in the alpha, you were able to basically, as soon as possible, you could go up to your teammate's bag and recover them. But there's actually a lockout time now, so you can't actually pick up your buddy right away. And I believe over here we actually see sort of a timer when his buddy goes down. Yeah. There's a timer right here. I think it's 20 seconds. It's not that bad. I hope they don't adjust it too much. I'm sure eventually they'll probably adjust it, but I think 20 seconds is pretty healthy. Oh, so he downed someone and he recovered his buddy from the bag. That's wild. No way. No way. So he downed someone and he recovered his buddy from the bag. So you could be fully downed, because obviously like you can be downed. So there's two ways of being downed. One is you're downed and you could be recovered a lot quicker. and then the other is like you're fully downed and you have to be recovered. So like I'll break down this the Chinese footage a little bit later, but if we want to just see like a example, let's see if I can get to the example here. So now this guy is about to get his buddy. This is how long it's supposed to take to recover someone, which is insane. That's pretty insane. And then when it comes to just recovering a person, I wonder if we've got that on here. Probably not on this footage, but all good. Yeah, this one is really good. Like, I wish they showed this off, because this Chinese footage, I may as well just show it in this video. What's really, really interesting, I think more players need to see this stuff. Like, these are high caliber players. I can definitely tell, because like me and my buddy are in Apex and we win. We win matches, and in order to do that, you have to be very, very strategic. Let me pull this back a bit and get it to the right spot. No, this is good. This is good. Okay. Yeah, so these guys end up getting attacked here. First of all, they came there because someone activated those chests right there that he's passing off to the left. And there was a big sky beam. I'll come back to this. Was this 8 seconds? 8 seconds. Okay, yeah. So just to show the animation real quick. So you hear this loud noise, and then you see a sky beam, basically, and it alerts the entire lobby. This is another really cool thing I wish Bungie had started showing. This is what it looks like to mid-match use some of the modifications on your suit for different things, whether it be like ability regen or just other like high tier modifications you can put on your suit, like on your shell mid-match. So you see, like, it makes a lot of noise, but the loot in that catch is like extremely valuable. The players are being kind of smart by not going up to it right away. I think they put some smoke on there, and I'll go back to 8 seconds here. By the way, shout out to King Godsu, because man, this is some fire footage that he was able to snag and post up. Go give him a follow. Go give him a sub. I don't know why I'm not subscribed on this channel. Okay, so back to 8 though. Okay, so these guys get in kind of a pinch. There's a grenade that is a bubble. This is kind of insane. This is what Bungie should have been showing off, like a high caliber team here. No disrespect to Peanut or anything like that, but these guys have been playing for a while. Cool, we got the down. One thing I absolutely love, you can tell it's high gameplay, is from the bag. From the bag, he selects this smoke grenade and puts it down so that he can continue looting as soon as he spots it. He's rocking gold armor, which is kind of insane. This is where modifications on your suit, like loot speed, comes into play, because you want those things to appear as fast as possible. This is definitely one of the reasons why Vandal is gonna be a character people, or a shell that people play quite often. Some of those modifications on the suit are also just like heat related. So being able to slide more often, do double jumps and stuff like that. And if only I could, actually I could probably read that right now. Let's see, what does this say? I'm gonna try to auto translate this. Signal interface has been applied. Okay, so this modification on the shell is actually a disruptor. So enemies have a harder time hitting you when you've used this. Really interesting. But anyway, I just thought this was really cool. All of this footage. Like I said, go to King Gatsu. Give him a subscribe because this guy is hustling to get this stuff. He's uploaded another one too of Assassin, and it's a Chinese beta gameplay since they don't have an NDA and they've been able to post. So, but anyway, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. I might do more breakdowns like this on some of the other footage that we've gotten. It's pretty cool, especially to help pass the time, because I'm sure there's some other people out there that are as anxious as I am to get in. So in the meantime, enjoy, and I will catch y'all later.